Hi guys, my name's André Michel. I teach intuitive sensual massage and welcome to the advent calendar for the Mindfulness Project. Today I'm going to be showing you some oil massage techniques for the head, neck and shoulders. So grab your oil, grab a friend and let's do it. What's important to understand about massage is that this is just a practice of connecting with people. You don't have to get nervous, you don't have to think you need to know what to do everything right. All you need to do is have the right intention. So just relax, take a deep breath, and just know that if you have your hands on somebody's body with a healing intention, they're going to start to feel pretty good. So don't stress too much about doing it right or thinking you need to know everything about massage. Okay? What's most important is that you learn how to stay relaxed. So you stay relaxed by taking deep breaths, making sure you're in a comfortable position, and then just allow your hands to move the oil over your partner's body. You can see my hands here, very relaxed, very soft, moving comfortably over the body. A lot of the time when we begin to massage, we think that we need to do something with our hands. We need to work really hard with the hands and our thumbs get really tired. We think we need to be strong physically and use our muscles. But this is just exhausting and most people can't sustain a massage like this. So what's more important is you get your body in a nice comfortable position, maybe get a height advantage, and then just relax. Take a deep breath in, put your whole hand on your partner's body, and just move your whole hand around. The hands should stay soft and open, free and loose, not to get too stiff and tight. Sometimes the fingers come off, your hands tense up. Sometimes you're just using the thumbs and your arms get really tense and tight. Just take a deep breath in, relax the hands, and just let them melt over your partner's body. Okay? What's really important is that you communicate with your partner. You ask them for feedback regularly to find out if they're actually enjoying it or if there's something else that they would like. So every minute or so, you can just ask your partner, how's that feeling?
Horrible.
Thank you. Wonderful.
It's really not good.
Wonderful. Okay. So what
Please
we want to
stop.
check is about the pressure. We want to make sure that the pressure is good. And for this, we can use a number system between 1 and 10. So Anna, how strong is this massage out of 10?
Yeah, it's 7 is perfect. It's
7
like
is perfect.
it's 6.5 or something. You can do like even a
6.5.
little bit more.
Wonderful. So we want to make sure that the pressure is sitting somewhere between 5 and 8. I usually say that 7 is the sweet spot. So making sure that you communicate and ask about the pressure. If you get the pressure right, you get the speed right, you take some nice breaths and you stay relaxed, chances are the massage is going to feel pretty good. So don't worry so much about exactly what to do. If you see my hands here, they're just moving freely. I'm not thinking so much about exactly where I'm putting them. What I'm doing is making sure to keep the center of my palm connected to my partner's body. And then I just work at keeping my hands moving slowly around. The hands just slide over the curves of the body. And I've got my body weight pressing in. So I'm not trying to use the strength of my muscles. I'm just breathing naturally, relaxing, and I'm using my height advantage and my body weight to press into my partner. So I'm not working really hard, just relaxing. If I want to put more pressure down, all I have to do is lean a little bit further forwards and let my body weight do all of the work. Okay? So I'm just flowing around the shoulders, but you don't have to stay in one area for too long. The key to a good massage is to constantly keep it alive, keep it dynamic, keep it flowing around. So you can move down the arms, down into the elbows as well. You can come onto one side if you like, taking your hands down your partner's arms. Your hands can start to split apart, and you can just play with different parts of your partner's body. Just making sure to keep the hands relaxed. Make sure to breathe consistently and deeply. Don't get too fast, don't get too excited, don't get too nervous. A lot of the time you might start to really get into it. Just take a deep breath. Ask your partner, how's that feeling now?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Good. So get the feedback that you need to continue. And just let your hands move themselves. There's no right or wrong, as long as you're feeling comfortable, if you're feeling a sense of connection to your partner, then it's going to start to feel really nice for you. Okay, what's most important is that you don't stress and start feeling like you need to do something right. This is a really sure way to get tense and tight and nervous. So by staying relaxed, you ensure that you're having a good time. You ensure that this is enjoyable for you, which means that your partner's also going to be enjoying it. Is that right, Anna?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, so what we're going to practice now is just leaning a little further forward onto our partner's shoulders, getting our elbows close to the body, and leaning our body down. This will allow us to press a lot of body weight into our partner's shoulders. And again, this is going to start to get a little bit stronger now, so you can ask once more about the pressure. Anna, how's that pressure out of 10?
Yes, 6 again. 6 more.
Okay.
You can do more.
So if you want to do more, you just got to lean a little bit further forwards, allowing the body weight to come right down into your partner's shoulders.
Yeah,
If they start moaning and groaning, it's a very good sign. Okay. So now we're going to come up into the neck. So when we're working with our partner's neck, what we want to make sure is that we don't start to just pinch and squeeze. We want to use the whole hand here. So I'm connecting my whole palm onto her neck. And I'm just going to squeeze my whole hand, not just the thumb and fingers. Squeeze with the whole hand and keep the center of the palm connected to your partner's neck. Okay, there's lots you can do. You can move one hand after the other. And what I'm doing is I'm squeezing here with my thumb all the way up to the top of the neck. And on the other side, I'm squeezing with my fingers. So I'm squeezing both sides of the neck, right up to the top of the neck, into the base of the head. And right where the hairline begins, you're going to feel this really nice, tight muscle in there. So put some nice attention on that muscle, give it a good squeeze. And then just flow around. You see, there's no real technique that I'm doing. I'm just moving my hands, squeezing my palms, squeezing my thumbs. Okay, you want to work onto one side, you can put all of your focus onto one side at a time. Okay, this will allow you to go a little bit deeper, to work a little bit more specifically. Okay, what's really nice is to also stretch the neck out side by side so you can really push and pull at the same time, using the thumb to really slide deeply up into the top of the neck and pulling down on the shoulder with the other hand. And just changing sides whenever you feel ready. It's all intuitive, you do it in your own pace. There's no order, there's no right or wrong. Squeezing the neck and shoulders and keeping the whole hand relaxed and moving comfortably over the body, okay? So no tension, none of this robot arm, crab claw stuff. You don't want to be some lobster. Just relax, let your hands move freely, flowing over the body. Okay, there's nowhere that they go where they get stuck. They just comfortably move around. And you can see that I'm engaging with my whole upper body. I'm using my whole spine. I'm allowing my shoulders to move together with my hands. I'm not stuck in one space. Okay, I'm relaxing. I'm using the movement in my hips, the movement in my spine to create extra sensation in my partner. So after we've done some nice deep work in the neck and shoulders, and you can spend half an hour here if you like, it's up to you. Just keep flowing around different parts, come down the arms every now and then. Do one arm at a time like this, left and right, leaning my whole body around, pressing down with my body weight, up into the neck. You can come front and back, chest and upper back. Moving over the shoulders, just be careful of the bones here, not to hit them with your hands. You can work into the upper chest with your fingers. So what I'm trying to show you is that there's no way to move that's right or wrong. You can just freely explore the body. But you can see that my hands are staying on her body, they're not coming off. I'm not stopping at any point. If I need to take my hand off, there's always the other hand still on the body. Don't want to take both hands off because then it makes the massage feel like it's over. Okay, we don't want that. So after we've spent some time exploring the neck and shoulders, we're going to get our partner to hold their head up. And we're going to start to flow up from the neck and into the head. So you can take the head from the front. And then with both hands, what you want to do with the head is you want to allow the fingers to slide through the hair. Your hands are going to be strong, like claws, and they're going to press deeply into the head. Okay, I usually like to imagine that I'm pushing my fingers through her skull, into her brain, and trying to grab her brain and squeeze it out of her head. So this means you want to be strong, you don't want to be nervous and shy. Just allow your hands to move as freely as possible through the hair, squeezing and doing circles with the fingers and thumbs. Squeezing and circles with the fingers and thumbs. So you can imagine your fingers almost like a jellyfish here. Grabbing, pulling, squeezing. What's important is keep the hands moving. Don't let them get stuck. And using all of your fingers all the time. So keep all of the fingers moving. Circling with all of the fingers. Using the thumbs to squeeze into the head. You can come right up behind the ear also. To the front of the ear. Working deeply in the temples. You can see I'm not being shy here. I'm not worried about hurting her. If you're unsure, please just ask your partner, how's that feel?
It's very, very good.
Wonderful. How's the pressure?
Perfect.
Wonderful. That's what you want to hear, guys. So, I'm going to make you ladies happy. Get you a nice strong claws and ram them through their skull and pull their brain out of their head. Promise they'll enjoy it.
I love your metaphors.
Thank you. Okay, so we're just working from the front and the back. Okay, we can be working from the sides. We can move around. You don't have to stay in the same place. You can come up the top as well. And make sure you're getting every part of the head. Okay, you can take the ears also. Massaging the ears by pulling and stretching them away from the center.
It's surprisingly nice.
Wonderful. You can take the earlobe down in your fingers and thumbs and pulling, stretching. Coming up behind the ear. Really massaging deeply behind the ear where it joins on the head. And anytime you like, just flow back down into the shoulders and the neck. Okay. So, and you can see I'm being quite strong with her now. Not being shy and nervous. It's okay. I've asked about the pressure. I know how much she likes. So I can allow my body weight to come through. And you can see once again, I'm using my spine. I'm using my shoulders. I'm not getting too still and stiff. Just allowing my hands to flow around. Up and down the body. You can see this movement here where I'm spinning my wrists around, but leaving the hand on the body. Spinning and pressing my body weight through her body up into the head, base of the neck, base of the head. Just moving however I feel comfortably, however I feel is natural. Down the arms. Once again, we're going to come up into the head. Taking the whole head in the hands and really moving comfortably and confidently through the head, squeezing deeply. Now we're going to change into the fingernails and we're going to get our claws and we're just going to bend them a little bit more. And we're going to do the same thing with the very tips of our fingers. So still going quite strong, and again you can ask, how's that with the fingernails?
Really nice.
Is the pressure okay?
Yeah, you can do more.
Wonderful. So now we go a little bit stronger. How's that feel?
Good.
Perfect. Make sure you know what they like. Keep asking until you're very sure that it feels good for them. So the best way to know that you're doing a good job is to get them to tell you. You can always ask, is there anything else that you want or need?
For it to be longer.
It's only certain things that we can do. We can't make them all happy. So after you feel like you've done a good job, what you want to do is just slow right down. You can just take the head and slowly, softly hold and pull your hands together. And sliding the hands back down, you can rest on the shoulders. And say thank you very much. Okay, and just like that, we're finishing up. So you can see that it's not too hard to give a nice head and shoulder massage to your friends. So I would encourage you to spend 15 minutes and make everybody's day a little bit better. If you're ever feeling stuck, just practice a whole lot. Ask for as much feedback as you can, and enjoy it. It's really, really good. It's good to do. It's good for you. So thank you, guys. I hope you share your body, share touch, connect with your loved ones, and just get right into it. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.